What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Friday, March 3rd. Now, be sure to hit that like button. Sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter, @Josh Engleman. That is where you're going to get updates to my sims as we get closer to lock. And finally, sign up for our lineup generator. If you're watching this video, I promise you, our lineup generator is a tool that will help you out. It's going to cost you less than $5 as long as you click the link in the description. You're going to get it for a week. We generate all the lineups on the back end. We throw all the ones that we think aren't any good in the trash. Build them chalky, balanced, contrarian, lock players. So many different options. Export up to 20. I promise you it's going to help you out a ton. Now, we're going to round out the bottom of my top 10 with Jamal Murray, DeJounte Murray, Anthony Edwards, Dennis Schroeder, and the Barnacle of the Bay, Harrison Barnes, in at number 6. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, we've got Kelly Oubre, shooting guard, small forward, eligible, 6,600, projected for 38. The goal is 43. He's in the optimal lineup 17% of the time. Stepped into the starting lineup and had massive playing time. So we're going to 34 minutes here for Oubre. Doesn't appear that he's limited at all. Obviously, no more LaMelo Ball. He's a 1.1-ish fantasy point per minute guy in this spot. Very competitive matchup against Orlando, only 3.5 point dogs. 22 real points, 6 boards, an assist and a half, and 2 stocks. That'll work for me. You get the best positional eligibility you can find. You get a guy that's playing 34 minutes or more at a very reasonable, balanced price. At number 4, we have a criminally underpriced Paul George if he plays. Shooting guard, small forward eligible, 8,300, projected for 48. The goal is 51. He's in the optimal lineup 18% of the time. We're not going to have Kawhi Leonard here on the back-to-back. We're expected to have Paul George. And when Kawhi's not on the floor and John Wall's not on the floor, and who am I missing? Reggie Jackson's not on the floor, we see a massive usage rate bump for Paul George. I got him in for 35% today in 34 minutes. He's a 1.4 fantasy point per minute guy in a pace-up spot against a bad Sacramento Kings defense. The game should be competitive. 29 real points for PG here. 6.5 boards, 5 assists, and a stock and a half. The price makes no sense. The positionality is fantastic. As long as he plays, he's one of the best plays you're going to find today. Nothing could stop that. At number 3, we're going back to the Isaiah Joe experience. Shooting guard, small forward as well. That's 3 straight guys with incredible flexibility. 4,500, projected for 29, goals 32, optimal lineup 18% of the time. He's playing about 28 minutes a night. We still have no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kenrich Williams is going to be done for this season. Not that he has a direct line to Isaiah Joe, but it's just one less guy that's been a part of the rotation that's going to be around. He's close to a fantasy point per minute guy with no SGA on the floor. He gets a really nice usage bump. 17 real points. You need him to make some threes. 17 real points, 4 boards, 2 assists, and a steal. It's a pace-up spot against Utah. It's not a very good Utah D. It's a great matchup. It's a great price. It's a great role. It's a great everything for Isaiah Joe. He's just got to make those threes. At number 2, we are paying up for Anthony Davis. He's center only, 10,200, projected for 57. The goal is 61, and he is in the optimal lineup 20% of the time. He's playing 35 minutes if he's in. There's no LeBron James around these parts any longer. No Russell Westbrook. It's just AD smashing. 1.6 fantasy points per minute. 31% usage, 27 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 stocks. I don't know how he's only 10-2. That's a price tag that he sometimes has when LeBron is in. Take advantage here, guys. This is as good as it's going to get for AD in this matchup against Minnesota. 1-point line, which means ultra competitive game. Get all the Anthony Davis you can. He's the best pay-up option on the slate. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You got to follow me on Twitter @Josh Engleman. Don't miss out on the updates later on in the day. They're very important. And you see it on the screen right here. NBA lineup generator, $4.48 for your first week. That's 50% off. Scan the QR code. Click the link in the description. Improve your DFS play. Let us do some of the work on the back end for you. Worst case scenario, if you hate it, you're out $4.48. We'll make way bigger mistakes with $4.48. That's like 1 beer at the bar. And finally, the number one contender for today is Terry Rozier. Point guard, shooting guard eligible, 7,700. Projected for 45. The goal is 48. He's in the optimal lineup 23% of the time. No LaMelo Ball here, and Terry Rozier's price just hasn't gone up enough because of that. He's going to play 36 minutes. He's starting at point guard. 29% usage guy when LaMelo Ball is not on the floor. He's a 1.2 to 1.25 fantasy point per minute guy in a competitive matchup against the Magic. 25 real points, 6 assists, 5 boards, a stock and a half. We are going to see Terry Rozier's price go up over 8K once everything stabilizes with LaMelo Ball out. Take advantage of the free money that you're getting right now. He is the best combination of upside and price on today's slate. He is the number one contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Friday, March 3rd. There's a FanDuel version around here somewhere, so go check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again Monday morning for another edition of the Contenders.